Okay. We back. We back. We back. Yet again, we back for episode 6 of the PVC Podcast with your boys, Sam, Tom, and Mike. I'm just going to say Sam, Tom, and Mike because that's simple 3 syllables. You can figure out who's
It is.
That's Tom.
We also all have names
Over
that
there.
are shortened.
And that's Mike over there. Yeah. Simple 3
Sam,
names.
Samuel, Tom, Thomas, Mike,
Samuel.
Michael.
Samuel.
Good.
Samuel.
Samuel.
Michael.
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 Thomas.
Michael.
Wait, did you guys ever see there was a PlayStation commercial like years ago, and it's like all these video game characters like sitting in a bar, and it's like Kratos, like I don't know, just like PlayStation icon characters, like I think like Ratchet and Clank. There's like Call of Duty character, and there's this like the Call of Duty character starts and he's like, on that godforsaken beach, one man came through, Michael, and and they're like all chanting Michael, and it's just like power to the player.
I know
it's just like a
what
dude
you're talking about,
like
man.
it's just like a
So
dude named
funny.
Michael like playing PlayStation.
Michael.
And anytime I hear Michael, I just think of that Michael.
Michael.
That's
Michael.
every time I hear it.
Michael. Michael.
But yeah, how are y'all feeling today? How are y'all doing today? How are y'all feeling?
Good. It's wet outside, man. It's a wet day. It's raining hard.
Raining
My
hard
power
out there.
might get cut.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like it's fucking
It's
raining
windy.
out there. So we'll
Windy
see what
too.
happens. Yeah. Yeah, windy day. Windy and rainy. It's pretty fucked up. Hopefully I survive.
No
We'll see.
biking today. No broken legs today. Hopefully.
Maybe. Who knows?
Let's hope not.
Who knows?
And how are you feeling, Mike?
Kind of bored today. Like, all I did was play Moss Hunter. That's it.
Uh-oh.
That's a good day.
Yeah.
I mean-
what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No. It's not what you think.
Are you
No,
are you
it's not what
bored?
you think. No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Are you bored of the game?
No, it's not what you think. No. Not
Oh.
Topic
close.
1. Mike
No.
hates Monster Hunter. He
No.
hates it now.
Nah.
I mean,
I just like-
Unbelievable.
I want to play with more people now.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
I feel
enough.
that. I feel that.
Yeah, I feel that too. As we usually start it, what y'all eat today? That will lead into most likely our first topic. But what did y'all eat today?
Oh God, bagel.
Just
Had a bagel.
a straight plain bagel. Just
Had a bagel with cream cheese. Before we started, you said you would like bagels with what? Bagels with everything? Bagels.
everything.
the
Everything
Big Boy
bagel?
Is it everything
What is
bagel
that?
a thing?
What is that?
Oh, that's not a thing over there.
Bagels aren't really. They are not really a thing over here. I have to buy
Oh,
bagels from
no.
like the American section in the supermarket.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I never really had a proper bagel.
So an everything bagel is a bagel that has a bunch of seasonings on it. So it has like, whoa, these pictures are not doing them justice. Those look disgusting. All right, don't look at that one.
Ew, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that looks crazy. This looks a bit better.
Oh.
So it has like a bunch of seasonings on it. It's got like poppy seeds, sesame seeds, salt, pepper, and like usually the good ones have like little bits of like onion seasoning too. And they're really good.
Right.
So it's just like a lot
And
of
do you
flavor.
Just put like cream cheese on it?
Yeah, you,
Or
yeah.
what do
you treat it just like a normal bagel. It just has a lot of seasoning on it. So
Nice.
you
Do you
split
guys
it
like
open, put some
tomato
cream
on your
cheese,
bagels?
like sliced tomato.
I like cream cheese and tomato.
I'm not a fan of tomato, but that's not crazy to me. I could see that being a thing.
Nah, I don't. Nah.
Maybe
Okay,
because
sorry,
Heather
man.
does that, and maybe it's a not American thing. So
Whoa.
it's like a thing here. Yeah, it's like it's
Yeah.
a thing. I don't like tomato too much, so I like it wouldn't be a thing for me. But if I saw somebody do it, I wouldn't be like, the fuck are you doing? I'd just be like, oh, okay, they like tomato on the bagel. Be a normal looking thing to me. But yeah, see if there's everything bagels over there. You gotta maybe.
I'll have a look around.
They're good. They're a game changer. You won't be able to have a regular bagel ever again.
I'll try to give a review of them.
Yes.
Next part.
Yeah.
Try to find them.
And what'd you have, Mike?
I had a bagel with cream cheese.
Oh, what the?
No way.
But it had bacon on it too.
That's incredible that you had that. And I had that too. And you didn't say it before.
Yeah. I'm going to have a bagel with cream cheese after this pod. Bagel Boys.
Oh my God, Bagel Boys.
Bacon.
That's the name of the pod, bro. Bagel Boys.
Oh, look at that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Just a couple Bagel Boys.
Yes, Bagel Boys. Just hanging out, bageling out.
Just bageling.
Yeah.
A little bit of bageling out with the boys.
Yeah.
Love that.
Love a good bagel with the boys.
Yeah.
What I had? I just had my normal lunch. Heather made me a sandwich. Like
your normal lunch?
Yes, my normal lunch. Which is just
your
like
normal lunch.
Yeah, it's just like a sandwich with like turkey and cheese and some spinach and a bag of
was
chips.
Yesterday a normal lunch?
No. Yesterday was one meal. Yesterday was an OMAD. One meal a day.
He had a meal. He had a meal.
That was a meal.
He had a meal.
That was a meal.
A whole meal. That was more than a meal, man.
All right. So yesterday,
wow.
For those listening now, we're recording on Friday. We usually record on Thursdays, but Tompy got stuck at the phone store, which we'll probably talk about later. And once that, I was like, all right, well, we're probably not recording today. I'm going to go visit my mom. And since I'm over in that area, there's a local hot dog spot that's really good. So I'll go get some hot dogs. And I hadn't eaten all day. I went to work a bit later, so I didn't have to wake up till like 11. And then I was at work or the job I had for like 5 hours or something. I didn't do anything, but I didn't eat. And then I went to go see my mom. And then it was like 6, 7 p.m. And I was like, man, I'm fucking hungry. So I walked up a local hot dog spot, Jimmy's Hot Dogs, which I've been getting hot dogs there since I was like literally in like kindergarten. Like they used to serve them at my grade school because it's like a local spot.
This is in Brooklyn?
No, I'm in Easton, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So it's like a super local spot. And they're really good. Whenever anybody comes here and visits, that's where I take them to like get food at least one day because it's like you can't get it anywhere else. It's just a local thing. And in a moment of weakness, they only for how local this place is, they only take cash. So like that's like how like small chain it is. Like they only take cash. And I hate cash, but I get cash out to get hot dogs from here. So I went in there with my 20 and I was like, let me get 8.
And you ate all of that?
So I ordered 8 hot dogs, 3 mustard pickle and 5 mustard. And then I came
I wonder
home.
who you were sharing those with, man.
Yeah.
I wonder who those were for.
Your shelf?
Yeah, sometimes Heather might get some hot dogs. She was like, no, not this time. And I was like, oh man, I don't remember how much we usually get. So I guess I'll just get 8 for me. And I came home and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll only eat some of them. I'll save the rest, throw them in the air fryer, see how they reheat. I smashed that whole fucking bag, man.
All 8.
I smashed
all 8.
All
Did you get
8
mud
hot
butt?
dogs in one sitting. It hasn't came out the other side yet. So
you must have. You might shit yourself this podcast, man.
Maybe.
Seriously, be careful.
Wow.
So
it's either gonna be mud butt or I'm gonna be stuffed up. Is mud butt or stuffed up?
One or the other. Dude.
One or the other.
Holy shit!
You're gonna have the foot long stool.
Yeah, I had those hot dogs and then I literally turned into a loaf of bread on the couch until like this morning. I was like, this is a good thing we're not having the pod today because I can't move. There's nothing left. I am now a hot dog, and hot dogs don't have legs or hands or feet or brains or anything. I couldn't move. I was just on the couch playing Monster Hunter until 2 a.m. and I was like, I gotta go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So that was yeah, that was my 8 hot
A
dog.
mistake.
Yeah.
Mistake.
Well, see, I don't have a regret.
It was
though.
incredible.
I just won't eat 8 hot dogs again. But it wasn't like oh my God, I can never eat. That's how good they are. It's like a cinnamon toast crunch thing, you know? How I didn't throw up here.
Yeah.
But it was like, I didn't throw up, so it wasn't that bad. But it was like, I'm going to eat Jimmy's again. I don't know when. Like, I mean, the last time I had Jimmy's before this was months ago. So I probably won't have it again for a few months. But I'm going to eat it again. I'm going to make sure to not eat 8, though. I'll, maybe like 4.
We'll see. Yeah. This was very funny though. I was on the couch in the living room playing with some Monster Hunter. The whole house was asleep. It was like 1 in the fucking morning. I was sending you some random videos on my phone, Sam, because I got my new phone and all these random videos like were at the top of my gallery, like this duck dancing and this video of me like nodding for some reason. And then I remember that it was me. I sent it to my friend who asked if I wanted a hot dog. And then you said, that's a goddamn mood, right? And I thought you were saying, like, generally, hot dogs are pretty good. Little did I know. That was 8 fucking dogs, dude. 8. And you said, dude, all I had to eat yesterday was 8 fucking hot dogs, and I'm still contemplating my life. And I pinned that shit.
How do you eat 8 of those though? I can't even eat 3.
The thing is, like the way their hot dogs are, it's like hard to explain because, like, say you go to like a baseball game or something, they're not that like big. It's not big, fucking huge, massive hot dogs. Like they're pretty small, skinny ones, and the bread isn't super thick either. So you eat one and you're like, did I just eat a hot dog? Like it's gone already. So you get the average person usually gets like 3. Like that's like a normal amount of maybe 4 if you're pretty hungry.
So you pretty much tripled that.
Yeah. I went pretty crazy. But you don't get one. It's not like you don't just get one hot dog when you go there because they're small.
So they're like,
they're like
they're little.
Yeah, they're like normal. They're like regular size, but they're not really thick. They're like, I don't know what to compare them to, but they're not
Is
like
it
super...
like a Nathan's hot dog?
No, because Nathan's hot dogs are like super long and like they're like really long hot dogs. They're kind of the size of the hot dogs you'd buy in like the pack of 8 or something, except they actually fucking taste really good. Like they're not really
see, that's
big.
what I was going to talk about with you last night, Sam. Those are the only hot dogs I've ever had in my life.
The
Those
frozen
pack
ones?
of 8 hot dogs.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
and I've only ever boiled them. I never knew you could like not boil hot dogs until my friend
You need
Tyler
to
said,
Fry
yeah, he
them.
said like who here boils hot dogs as like a joke to make fun of them, and I was
And you were like, I guess I do.
yeah, I eat hot dogs like a regular human being, and apparently you don't do that.
No, you
And
gotta
then
put them on
I
the
was talking
grill.
about
you can
how,
put them
like-
on the pan even if
Yeah.
you're inside.
Apparently, but like that's like a sausage for us. We make like a snack.
I mean,
with that,
a hot dog is just a non-spicy sausage.
red sausage.
Yeah.
It's just a red ass sausage. But yeah, I didn't know. So I gotta do that one day. I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I've been boiling hot dogs my whole damn life, and maybe that's why I didn't like them.
Yeah,
want
that's
that
probably
hot
Maybe
dog
that's
water?
why I thought they sucked. Well, that's what I'm saying, dude.
The
I
hot
got
dog water?
wet ass,
Oh no!
wet ass hot dog buns, dude, from the water.
Oh no.
Yeah,
no,
so that's
no.
what my mom did, man. I don't know.
No,
It's
you
just
got-
what it was.
If you got the grill, well, it's probably about to get cold out there because it's about to get hot here. Throw them on the pan, roll them around the pan for a little bit, put them in a bun, hit some mustard on there.
That's exactly what I do.
That'll get you right. If you can't put
Can
on
you
the grill, put it on the pan.
undercook hot dogs?
No, it's all
Can you
No.
like make them?
No.
They're already cooked.
It's
they're
it's
already made.
cooked. Yeah, it's already
Yeah.
hot
Okay.
dog is just
So you're
all the
kinda just heating
nasty
them up.
shit from I don't know whether it's cow or pork or whatever. They fucking cook it all up, throw it in a link, and then put it in a package. So it's like
Like
I
a
wonder
chicken
if we
nugget.
can air fry them. I wonder if we can put
yeah,
them in
you
the air
can
fryer.
definitely air fry them.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I
Okay,
would
I'll report
I
back
would say
next
cut
week.
them though. Put like a little slit in them so they don't fucking blow up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'll report back. I'll let y'all know. I'll air fry one and I'll pan one. Maybe I'll even take some pics.
Oh my god, that just triggered a memory. Shit. I wonder if I can find it. There's a there's a guy who air fried a hot dog for
A sausage for like
minutes.
120. It's so long. Yeah, I saw this.
He finished
This was
it.
so funny.
It looked like a
Yo,
This
what
was
fucking
really
fossil.
funny.
By the time it was
20
done.
minutes had elapsed. Yeah,
Oh,
this was
no.
so
This
funny.
was 60 minutes in.
Yeah.
There's a part where he's like, I had to go outside. The house stinks. My wife is very angry with me.
Yeah, I remember this, man. This was so funny.
This shit was hilarious. And then it
Look at that, dude.
Yo.
So do
18
not.
hours of rehydrating and somehow it looks worse.
I didn't see this one.
It's so gross,
It
man.
smells like fire.
The funniest part is 120 minutes at 300 degrees. 300 degrees.
Oh my god.
120 minutes on the cusp of a volcano.
Dude,
Let's see what happens.
it's disgusting. It literally looks like a fossil. You could use
Yeah,
this for
it's
fossil
gross.
fuel.
Oh, that's fucking gross.
for the
The
topic.
reply
It's-
looks like shit.
looks like shit.
Like
For
this
the,
is like it looks like feces he's saying here. Not it looks bad. No, it actually looks
No,
like
it literally
Yeah.
looks
doo-doo.
like
No,
shit.
it looks like shit. It
Yeah.
looks like shit. That's disgusting. Yeah, for the topic, we'll put like a link to the thread so
Yeah.
you can look at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gross.
It's disgusting and hilarious. Wait, this was how the year started. This was January 1st.
Dude, this was Jan 1, dude. We
This
knew
was
this was gonna
top
be a
of the
better year
year.
than last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a good air fryer too, man.
Yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious. I totally forgot about that. I'm glad this came back up because this is good. This is content right here.
Yeah.
Talking about this fucking.
This is very funny. This
Yeah.
is very funny.
Damn.
Oh god. Yeah, it's disgusting and hilarious. It looks like shit. It tastes terrible. It's just carbon in the shape of a dick. Oh man. Yeah, that shit was really funny. And
Very,
yeah,
very
I
funny.
made a decision. That was a choice I made of 8 glizzies.
Of 8?
Yeah, 8.
The Glizz Lord, I think I said. The Glizz Lord.
Yeah, that happened. And I'm
Incredible.
here. I'm still alive. I'm living to tell the tale. So
You didn't throw up.
no,
like I
I
did.
didn't. Yeah. Wait. What?
What?
The cheese.
Oh.
The cheese.
The cheese.
The cheese.
The cheese. Remember
I
that?
thought you had a hot dog
yeah.
throw up story. too.
Yeah, I thought
was
you
like,
had a similar situation with the hot
Nah.
dog.
The last time I actually
Nah.
vomited was a hangover, like last month.
Oh damn.
I vomited 2 days ago.
Oh damn. I can't
Wait,
remember
what?
the last time I
Why?
vomited.
I fell off my bike and fell into the bars, and the bars hit my
Oh,
stomach and
no.
I threw up.
Damn, what the
Pretty
fuck?
intense.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
was it like
crazy.
actual throw or was it just like dry heaving?
No, it was throw up. I
Oh.
threw up.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was vomit.
Was
Pretty
there
gross?
there's no blood?
No, if there was blood, I
okay.
wouldn't be here.
Okay. Thank goodness.
I'd
I was gonna
definitely
say
be in the hospital.
please
could
get
throw
out
up a
of
little
here.
bit of blood.
Yeah, that was blood. I think a part of my stomach came out, but I'm all good, man. It's all right.
Like, if
feeling
you
pretty
are
good.
throwing up blood, get the fuck off of this pod and
Yeah.
leave.
Go to hospital.
Go to the
Get
hospital.
free healthcare, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Get outta
that. Yeah. Oh, speaking of
Wait.
which, what?
You have free healthcare?
Mike, this country
Yeah.
sucks. Did you not know other countries had free healthcare?
Well, I know Canada did. I didn't know.
They do in the Netherlands too. It's like one of the things Heather hates being here is there's no fucking free healthcare.
Bro, why do I live here?
Dude, it sucks.
Yeah, good question.
Because we were born here. That's why.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, my brother's girlfriend was riding a bike with us at the skate park, and she like went down a ramp. This was like on Saturday, and she fell and she broke her leg, and she had to get surgery on her knee and surgery on her nose. Guess how much it cost her?
$10. Oh
Naught.
my God.
Zero money.
What?
Dude, I'd be in debt for the rest of my life.
Yep, she had surgery on her knee, got some bolts in there, plastic surgery on her nose to fix it. Didn't pay a cent.
That's crazy. How long did it take? I mean, you just said this was last Saturday.
Yeah, so she was like waiting to get transferred to a different hospital for like a day, and then the surgery was about 4 or 5 hours.
Both?
And that
The
was
leg and the
yesterday.
nose?
Yeah, they did them both in one hit.
That's fucking
What
crazy.
the fuck?
Yeah, a bit of a collaboration. You know, two surgeons got together and cooked it up.
Collaboed. The surge.
You live.
Yeah,
you
bit of
you
a
you live in
collab
a.
surge.
You live on a TV show.
No, I live in a civilized country, Mike, where if you break your leg, you aren't in debt to the government for
Well,
breaking.
we
your
don't
leg.
do that here. You gotta like pay for anything, whatever it is.
And
Everything.
that is fucked.
Everything.
That is fucked. That
You're born
is
and
so
you're
fucked.
fucked up. Enjoy
Gotta
the
pay
debt.
for that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Guess
brought
what you're
into this
living with?
life, fucked up, and you're paying for it.
Negative.
Literally.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Fucking insane.
One of the things that's not fucked up is I'm getting my my vax. First phase of the vax next Saturday.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
is
mine
that
next
Saturday?
week too.
Oh, PVC Pod vaxxed up. Big vax.
I'm not vaxxed up. I ain't got my vax yet.
Are they doing vax
Sorry,
over
guys.
there?
Yeah, it's pretty weird, man. Some guy got vaccinated and then he went to the hospital like a little bit later and Jesus, Mom, what's going on out there? Went to the hospital a little bit later and apparently like he had blood clots. So everyone here is like, "Oh, the vax causes blood clots." And then 2 days later, like the doctors were like, "Nah, he was just clotting up a little bit. Just like that's just who he is. He's
Not
just a bit of a
related.
clotter."
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit of a clotman. Had nothing to do with the vax at all. But now there's a bunch of people who are like anti-vax gamers because they're scared of getting blood clots. So who knows what's gonna happen in this fucking country, man?
What if,
As soon as I
like-
can get a vax, bro, I'm in there.
What if we all
Promise.
turn into
Absolutely.
zombies? You saw like I Am Legend, right? You saw that movie?
Yeah, it's a good movie. I watched it the other week.
Yeah,
I
it's
actually
good.
haven't seen it.
You
But there's a lot of movies I haven't seen. I don't know if we've talked about this here. I am not a very much movie person. There's tons of movies I have not seen that a lot of
You
people
seen Total
probably
Recall?
have. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I mean, I've seen a lot of Marvel
Damn.
movies. Those are like the only somewhat recent movies I keep up with because I like superhero stuff. So I've seen those, but like,
but everyone watches that.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's
I
why
don't
I'm not.
watch that.
I'm not
My
gonna say I'm a
grandmother
movie
watched
person.
it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm a movie person
Yeah.
because I watch Marvel movies. Like I'm not.
Oh, I just thought of something. When I went to go see Endgame, it was my grandmother and my sister. And at the beginning of the movie, when the Hulk is getting his ass beat, my grandmother got up. She was like, "I can't watch this." And she waited. She waited in her car until the movie was over.
That's my mom with the end of Endgame when oh, spoiler alert, when fucking Tony dies. My mom is still angry about that. She talks to me about that today. She's like, I don't like that movie. I don't like that they killed Tony. They could have killed anybody else. Why didn't they kill?
He had to go, man.
She's always like, why didn't they kill Birdman or fly dude,
Falcon?
hawk guy.
Damn. Oh,
She's like,
Hawkeye.
and I'm like, that's why you don't even know his name. They're not going to kill somebody nobody cares about. And she's like, I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't like that they killed Tony. I don't like that movie. And she watches like all of them. Yeah,
Fair enough.
she was pissed about
Good
that.
on her, honestly. Fucking good on her.
They should have killed somebody else. Why'd they have to kill Tony? She was
Because it
feeling that.
matters, Mama Sliz.
Yeah, exactly. And so I tried to tell her, I'm like, they had to kill somebody who's been around for 15 years in the
Yeah.
whole universe.
Wait,
or whatever.
who's Tony?
What?
Iron Man.
Oh, okay, red guy.
Yeah.
Red
Red-
guy.
red-
Robert Downey
Red
Jr.
man.
guy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know. Killed him?
Yeah, he
They
dies
really
at
just
that.
killed a superhero like that?
Yeah.
I mean,
and Captain America gets like 150 years old and then he dies too.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Wow. Yeah,
that's-
but
that's
he's
wild.
lame, isn't he? Doesn't everyone hate Captain America? Or that's just here?
I mean, I like the. Yeah, I guess that's something that's crazy, right? Talking about Captain America as a superhero in other countries, right? I would assume all the countries fucking hate him because it's like you're in America.
No one
Why-
gives a fuck about him here.
Yeah,
I
like-
mean, yeah, he's Captain America. Who the
Yeah.
fuck likes America?
Yeah,
Like-
I had never really thought about that being in America, but it's like that's probably the lamest fucking movies.
Yo,
If you're
we're the
into
only
pretty
country
lame,
that
yeah.
has a fucking superhero named after the Captain America. It's like, what if they have Captain
Australia,
Japan,
dude.
Captain
Yeah.
Australia? Like, what the?
Captain Australia.
Capping. I feel like that shortcut came from Australia. I don't know if it did, but I feel like you guys probably say capping. You know,
Captain?
Captain. Yeah, Captain.
Captain?
Crunch.
Captain.
Yeah.
Aye,
Captain
Captain.
Crunch.
Damn, that was
I think it's
terrible.
British, yeah. Yeah, that wasn't great, man. You kind of just said it. You didn't put much effort into it.
This is the
Kinda
second or
just said
third
that.
time. Are you secret British attempting? This is like your second or
No.
third attempt. Of,
I mean, I'm trying. I tried to. I always wanted to, like, sound that way, but apparently I can't
Bit
do
of
it.
British.
So,
Just a little bit of British, man.
yeah.
you just gotta work on it. You know,
Bit of-
practice.
Bit of,
Just
bit of
practice.
fucking British.
Yeah,
Yeah, you get there. It's all right.
Tompy's got a cheat code though. He's like half British. Just
Yeah, I'm like fucking halfway there anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, people listening
like pretty
probably
much
can't even
British
tell
as
that
is.
you're doing an accent.
I know it's the same fucking voice, same shit. It's fucked up.
See, that sounds like Scottish. That
Yeah, it's a little bit Wales, isn't it?
Yeah.
it's a little bit not.
What
yeah,
the?
It's not like
yeah, that's like Wales.
it's not
and
like London.
Scottish.
It's not like a London accent. It's a little bit Scottish, a little
Yeah,
bit Wales,
little
It's a
Scottish, little
bit
Wales,
unusual.
Yo, if
Yeah.
you come here
Aye.
and talk like that to any American girl, it's easy. It's just that easy.
Would you get some fucking birds? You think, mate? Get some birds with this fucking accent, mate.
you have some
like it.
have some fucking water. Yeah, the water, get some water out the
Wet like
Out
wet
the
like a
spigot.
water bottle, mate.
Water.
Just
You-
a fucking spigot.
What?
Yeah.
Water.
You're,
You-
yours is pretty good, Sam.
I've
Seriously,
I've
Yours
watched
is
a
not
lot
bad.
of I guess what is that area like North Europe? It's not like Scottish, Ireland, Wales, like that
Wales?
region. I don't know what region
I-
of the globe that is, but I've watched a lot of TV.
I watched a lot of TV. I watched a
I
lot.
don't know
of-
why you guys are on a podcast with me when I can't fucking talk.
I watched a lot of TV.
Yeah,
Watched a,
I've watched a lot of that kind of
Fucked.
TV with like my mom because she's like into that whole thing as well, like mysteries and all that kind of stuff. So I've like heard a lot of those accents for a while.
yeah, it's pretty good. Yours is pretty
Yeah.
good. Mike's,
like it.
however,
Can we not
Fuck
talk?
off.
Okay. I'm on the other side of the spectrum. Like I practice weeb and I worked with Japanese people, so
Oh,
you
okay.
know, I have the
let's go.
I got the weebies
Height.
down.
Height.
Can you speak any Japanese, Mike?
Very little bit, very little. But what I used to do at work, which they would hate, is like say Japanese like really stupid, like I would say. Ohayo gozaimasu.
That's good, actually. Yeah, I like Australian Japanese. So like old Australian dudes who try to like fucking arigato, mate.
Oh no!
Arigato.
No!
Arigato gozaimasu.
No! No, please.
Arigato, mate.
Fucking,
Or
I like that. Yeah.
Origato.
Fucking
Origato
Arigato,
goes I
mate.
mace.
Fucking konbanwa.
Desune. Desu. Arigato.
Desune.
Hi. That's all I got. That's all I
That's
got.
what- Fucking
Arigato
Struggle with that
gozaimasu.
Yeah, I don't have
Mate.
it. Oh, I know Ikuzo. That's all I know, and that's because of Mega Man.
let's go.
So,
Damn,
yeah, right
that's so weeby, Sam.
there. That's the only one I know.
Education.
Yeah. The good
No
old
one
Mega Man
actually
taught me that
says
one.
Ikuzo. Actually, like,
Mega Man says it.
that's
so?
different.
Hey, it's Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Yeah,
Hey,
come on.
what's Mega
It's
Man?
Mega Man.
Hey.
Come on. You played Mega Man.
Come on. Come on, dude. It's Mega Man.
Yeah.
Classic Mega Man.
No, Mega Man ZX.
Mega Man.
Oh,
Mega Man.
oh yeah, I did play
Just-
that. Oh,
Yeah, when you get the suit, when you
Okay.
when you start the mission.
Yeah.
Sometimes Ikuzo. Yeah.
Mission.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Can you say
man.
Monster
All
Hunter
right.
in a Japanese accent?
What?
Monster Hunter. Monster.
Now I'm a little.
Monster. This one is off the rails.
Nah, it would be
Monster.
Monster Hunter Portable Thado or some
No.
shit.
Todo. It's
Todo.
not Japanese, man.
Thado.
This is.
Todo.
I don't know what is happening here. What? Where
Not
did this?
good.
How did this happen? How did we get
Damn,
here?
this is
How did
I don't
we get
like
to
it.
here
as
from
shit.
Captain America?
Captain.
Good old
Captain.
Captain.
Fucked up, frankly.
Oh, we haven't even talked about Monster
We haven't
Hunter.
touched the docket, bro. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
late to the studio, I guarantee. I'm gonna message Lachlan right now and say, listen up, buddy. I'm gonna be late. At least 2 hours.
Just tell him it was your phone. Just tell him you couldn't tell him because your phone. What happened to your phone?
Good
So,
point.
What? So
Oh,
for the again,
shit.
we're recording this on Friday. We're going to do Thursday, but Tompy had a phone scam fiasco yesterday.
A bit of a dilemma. Yeah. I liked my phone before. Let's just preface it with that. I had a phone. I liked it. It was a S10, I think. It worked well. It had an AUX in it. It was a good little thing. I had it for a year and a half, and then I got a call, and a text on Thursday from Telstra, which is like my ISP. And they were like, "Hey, we need you to come in and like, you're due for an upgrade, and if you don't come in and get your upgrade, then you have to give us $300 to pay out your old phone." And I was like, "All right, I'll come in." And I went in there and I was like, "Hey, I don't want to change phones. Like, I'm good with my phone. So how about you just give me a plan where I'm not paying off a phone and I'm just paying for like data and stuff for super cheap." And they were like, "We can't do that. It's against our policy." And then they fucking forced a phone down my throat, basically. They held me down, they tied me into a chair, and they got an S21 and just shoved it into my mouth and made me eat it. And I really didn't want it. So now, after, I want to say at least 4 or 5 hours in this store, I've paid $220 for my old phone to keep it. Because it had a little tiny crack in the screen. I'm paying an extra $20 a month for this phone. And in my head, I'm like, it's all right. It's a new phone. So it's not that bad. And then I take it out of the box, and guess what? No fucking AUX. Not a single AUX in sight. So I'm paying more money a month, plus an extra like $200 and something for a phone that is objectively worse than my old phone. And I'm really upset. I'm upset about it. Like, I'm pissed off.
Before describing the scene I had in my head of how this went down, which is definitely not how it went down, did they at least give you an adapter for an aux?
No, nothing.
All right,
they didn't even give me Bluetooth earphones. I can't listen to music on my phone.
That's so fucked up.
Why did you open the box when you got home? Why didn't you open it there?
Because God forbid, Mike, I assumed I could listen to fucking music on my phone. Oops.
So
that was dumb. It's 2021.
Well, yeah, it's 2021. Like, some phones don't even have jacks.
It's a dark phone store, like no lights, maybe black lights even, dusty. There may be some rats running around there. And you walk in and you're like, hey, I just want to keep this phone. Dudes dressed in all black, face mask, leather gloves, just grip you up. They just grip you up, just take the phone out of your pocket, tie you up in a chair, just fucking nylon around the wrists, and you're just like screaming, trying to get your phone out. Just trying to get it back. And they're just like, it's ours now. This is mine now. And they come out, and it's like you know how like in heist movies that like there's always the jewel or whatever in like the glass box, and there's like one beam of light in it in a dark room. That's the phone that they're giving you, and it's just like coming towards you in like the slow process, and like raises up, and there's this like sound, and you're like, dude, I don't want this fucking phone.
I don't want this. Get it out.
I don't want this, and you're still screaming, just like. Have you guys ever watched Breaking Bad with the, Brian?
I haven't. Yeah.
Well, what the? All right. Well, there's a scene where like Jesse Pinkman, he's like screaming, and it's like it's used a lot on Twitter on like just memes and stuff. Let me see. But it's like this is that I imagine this is the scream he's doing while they're taking his phone away. Just give it back. and by the time you leave, you've grown a full beard. 4 hours later, crying. $230 down, $20 extra a month on the plan. And that's how you have to drive home looking like this with full beard, just ruined.
Full beard. Just broken.
Just ruined. Went in there, clean face. 4 hours later, full beard. That's how I imagine it went down. And it's tragic.
It was rough. It was such a fucked up day, man. I'm so upset about it. Like, it's such bullshit.
Yeah, that's fucked. That's fucked.
And it looks identical, dude. Like, they're the same phone.
They stopped
like, they look so similar.
And what you said, the new one is what, S20 or something?
S21.
That's what's crazy. You had an S10. They've went 10 iterations and it still looks the fucking same?
Apparently, yeah. It's the same phone. Google it, bro. Look at an S10 and then an S21. It's the same phone.
I don't understand. Okay, S10 and then S21. Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same phone.
It's even the same wallpaper on it.
It's it is the same phone, man. I'm telling you, it is the same.
What the hell is going on here? They got like 8 cameras on this. How do they put 8 cameras on a phone and no aux jack?
Exactly.
I mean,
bro,
that's
I'm
why
telling you,
it has too many cameras.
Oh,
it's
my
fucking
God.
stupid.
Why? 8 million cameras, but there's no
I have
aux
fucking
jack.
7 cameras up there. I'm setting it up for my cam, and I'm fucking, which one do I point at my face? Which one of these 8 cameras is going to be used? Like, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
So fucked up.
I'm like, I used to be all into phones. Like, I'd get a new phone like every year. Like back in college, I was like way into the tech and all that stuff. And then it hit a point where they were coming out every year and there's nothing different. They were just selling it again. It's like, hey, it's a different
Yeah,
number
boring.
and it's a millimeter larger. Here's $500.
That is literally my situation. It's like maybe this much bigger in the screen. The camera in the front is in the middle instead of on the right. And I paid like $400 yesterday to get it. It's so
Damn.
fucked. I have no idea.
It's crazy that
No
they
idea what
called
the
you
fuck
in.
happened.
They called you in for
Right?
a hit.
Yo,
They're
you
like,
got
gotta
ultra
come in here.
scammed for that shit.
Yeah.
I got scam,
Yeah.
bro.
That's fucked.
And the lady, here's the funniest part. The lady kept saying sorry to me. Like, she
Because
kept apologizing. As if she's like doing
done
a
this
like
before.
She
Yeah,
knows.
it was
Yeah.
She
planned.
knows how fucked this is. She's like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm so. It's like, yeah, this is fucked. Like, you are fucking me right now.
I'm
like-
sorry, but I gotta do
I'm
this.
sorry.
this is
I'm
my
sorry
job.
about this.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You know,
It's all right, Zoe. I know it's not you. It's your shitty ass company.
Oh
all right,
my
but
God.
fucking Jesus, like, it's fucked up. It was a real
Yo,
fucked up experience.
imagine going to get a new charger from the store and they haggle you for a phone.
They muscle
came
you
in there-
down.
Yo, I just lost my job at the time. I was like, I just need a charger for my Android phone. And they're like, oh, you also want to take a look at this new phone? You can come in the back and
No.
come look at it.
Dude,
And I'm like,
no.
no, I'm good. I just need a charger. And it was like, no, come. It comes with a nice charger too. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll look at the phone.
no,
So I looked at it.
No,
Knowing that I can't pay for it, I looked at it. And I'm like, oh, okay, it seems pretty, maybe I'll come back for it. Can I get the charger now? And so they're checking me out for the charger. And the dude's like, so you're going to get this phone? And I'm like, nah,
No.
man, I recently lost my job and stuff. He was like, yo, do you want the phone or not, man? Like, I was like, yo, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, yo, I just said I lost my job. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You lost your job. You're like, bro, I can't afford it. Yo, are you gonna get this phone or not, bro? Like, come on.
That is, bro, New York, man. New York is a fucking wasteland. Seriously. Like, holy
That is
shit.
so
This man is
fucking
just
funny.
hustling you for a phone.
Yeah, I was like,
You
dude,
need a
I
fucking
can't
phone?
afford this shit right
Like,
now.
holy
Like,
shit.
he gets an attitude
is
when you're
so
like, bro,
funny.
I don't have the money. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, man. Like,
I get
what are
this
you
phone.
doing here then? What do you can't
Yeah.
you can't buy the phone? Why are you buying a charger? Bro, that's $300. That is fucking
You buying a phone
hilarious.
or what? What's happening? Not, oh my god, bro, relax.
This is
Like,
why I have
holy
not
shit.
stepped foot in a phone store in like at least 3 or 4 years. It's a scam.
You're in
It's a
heaven. You're in
scam.
absolute heaven.
Scam.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You are in heaven,
I've had the
bro,
same phone
seriously.
plan since like 2010. And
Damn.
that's why I refuse to go. I can't let anybody, if there's anybody listening who works for T-Mobile, just act like you never heard this. I just refuse to meet eye to eye, to be near, to walk near, go anything near T-Mobile, because if they figure out that I've had this plan for 6 years, they're gonna assassinate me. Or for if I've had a $60 phone plan for over 10 years, they're gonna assassinate me. So I just can't. I don't go near that store.
How much is
I
it
don't-
supposed to be?
I don't know. I have no idea how much plans cost because I've had the same plan for over 10 years. I have no idea.
That's good.
How I don't know. I would assume unlimited everything isn't $60 now, though. It's probably like 100 or
Well-
something at least. Like I have
Well, for me,
unlimited
it is.
everything.
It is for me,
Oh, what service do you have?
but it's not a plan. It's fucking. It's Metro
What?
PCS.
What?
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's like pay as you go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine. But like that's what I'm
Why-
saying,
that
right?
should be how it is.
Yeah.
Well,
That's good.
yeah, but yo, Val pays 120 for a fucking iPhone.
Exactly. It's crazy. That's why it's like I'm on T-Mobile with unlimited everything. Like like tethering, Wi-Fi hotspot, data, message, call, all that stuff, and it's like $60, and it's been $60 for 10 years at this point. And I can never go into a store. I never go into a phone store because they're gonna find it and be like, "You can't do this anymore. How have you done this?"
Hey,
You gotta go.
what? Hey, this is weird.
Yeah, you
Why
gotta
is
get
this
outta
like
here.
this?
Yeah. So that's why I get on my phones. Well, I get them outside of the store. I can't do anything. All right, Tompy's dying. What are you dying at? What is this? What is this? All right. Do we got audio? I think we do. What is this? Oh, hold on. What is this? He's dying.
Look at this little computer I got. I got off eBay. Look. Look, little computer.
What is this?
What the hell is this?
What the fuck is this? I used to have a computer that small.
What?
What do you do with that?
You just web browse
Little
with it.
computer. Little computer.
Yeah, those are the type of laptops I used to have in college because they were tiny, so I could just put them anywhere. That's what I
Put
used
them
to
in
have.
your pocket.
Yeah, put them in my bag, my little pouch.
That's so funny, dude. Little computer. Look at this little computer I just got from eBay. Look. Little computer. He's really happy with it, man. That's what
Little
makes me laugh.
computer.
He's
Got
so
off eBay.
okay with that. Look at this little computer I got off eBay. Look. Little computer. Oh, fuck it hell. Holy shit, that's funny.
So
Oh, shit.
we haven't even talked about Monster Hunter yet, did we? Oh.
Dude, it's been a weird pod today. I'll tell
Yeah.
you what. Jesus.
So now what? We're 2
Fuck.
weeks in, right? I know. I think we all have some. I know this was something that we didn't write down that I know Tompy wanted to talk about. Whatever. You know what I'm typing. You know what I'm saying.
You fucked up.
Whatever. So yeah, there's a few things. I flipped the R and the E. Why did you do that for the bed?
Lay red.
Oh my god.
Layers.
Lay red. Yes, layers. Whatever,
Lay
man.
red.
You know what I'm typing.
Oh, it's so funny.
So yeah, we're 2 weeks in now. Tompy, you just have to accept that we are probably going to talk about final boss. You fought almost final boss. We're pretty close. I've fought. Oh, all right. So for those who are still saving themselves, spoiler alert, actual spoiler alert here. Spoiler. Hey, spoiler alert right here. Hey,
Fuck
hello,
off.
hi.
Get
Hi.
out of here.
Spoil
Get
Monster Hunter
away.
Rise. Spoiler alert. Just
Go
mute
away.
the pod. Don't leave. Just mute it. Keep watching.
Stay here.
Yeah.
Mute it.
I gotta
So,
prepare
yeah.
for this. right.
I've finished Hub and Village and everything. Mike has finished Hub and Village and everything. Tompy, you just recently did Ibushi, so you have like 2 or 3 more quests before you get to the final boss. So, what do we think of Ibushi?
Sigh.
Uh,
It's sigh. I wish I could just fight it, man. Like, I killed it, and I was like, man, I wish I could just like fight it again without having to do 20 minutes of fucking bullshit.
That's
to
how I
get
feel.
to it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, like I really hope there's an event in the future where I can just like learn its moveset because it seems real interesting. I never
Yeah.
fought a monster like that before, and I kind of got like Seidus vibes from it. It
Yeah.
kind of felt like Seidus in the air, and it
Yeah.
was real cool. I liked it. I liked seeing my fucking wyvern dive do 7 million damage on its head. I like breaking shit, and there's a lot of shit to break. Seems a lot of fun. Like, I enjoyed it. I just don't like having to kill a bunch of dumb rampage monsters to get to it. I just want to
For like 10 plus minutes, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, not that rampage is bad. It's just that I want to do that one monster every now and then. You know?
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
Yeah, it's like the same thing with Apex. Like, I'm really thinking we're gonna get events of Apexes separately and scaled for that. I just don't see why they wouldn't. It's already there. Just plop us in the arena and let us fight them. Same thing with Ibushi. I could see it being an event, even if
But
it's
can
like
we get
a
a
super
special
hard
arena
event.
though?
Yeah, or like they could just take the last room of the rampage with no tools, and it's just you and the Apex monster or whatever. But yeah, Ibushi's cool, but I would like to fight it without. And like I said, spoiler alert, the next boss you fight is like Thunder Ibushi alone. You just fight it. There's no rampage or anything like that.
Okay.
And it's a cool
But
fight.
I did want to talk like real quick about Ibushi. The fact I think that quest might be impossible to fail.
Wait, what? Why?
I think it might be impossible because I left for like 15 minutes. Like when Ibushi showed up, I had to leave for like 15 minutes,
And you
and I
didn't
forgot
pause?
that this game had a pause. I forgot, right? So I was like, whatever. I'll just like let the quest fail. Like it doesn't matter. And I left, and then I came back, and the Ibushi was just attacking the door, and it was red, and I was like, oh, I guess I didn't fail it. And then it took me like 10 minutes to kill it, and then it died, and I did the quest. Like it was all good. I think that quest might be impossible to fail.
That's crazy.
Like it must be because I was out, bro. I was gone like for 15 minutes.
That's crazy. I
Came back
kind of
and
want
did
to
it. It was- yeah.
test that now and see. I wonder if you
Yeah.
just time out or if the wall fails.
Yeah, I don't think that door can break. I think it's impossible.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen
We'll
the door
see.
break on any quest. Have you seen it break at all, Mike?
But it's like,
No. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe it
Might be
just
possible,
doesn't
man.
break. Especially on that quest.
Damn, they
If
did
you were
us
gone
like
for
that.
15 minutes and then came
I was
back.
gone, bro. I was in the damn fucking camp, just sitting there for 15 minutes. Red ass door, broke through, didn't do shit.
Yeah,
Just
that's crazy.
chilled.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope we get to fight it separately.
Yeah, me too,
But
me
yeah,
too, me too.
you'll like the final boss. If you like the Bushi, it's like
Yeah, I'll do it
Thunder,
tonight.
and it's cool.
I'll,
and it's got really cool
Yep, 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 yep.
attacks, and it like incorporates the wire bug in really cool ways too.
cool. I'm keen.
But yeah, that armor. What's what's
sucks.
what's going on with that?
Who would make that?
What? I think that may be the worst final boss armor as of
Ever.
April 9th, 10 p.m. 2021. That may be the worst final boss armor I've ever seen in a Monster Hunter game.
Dude, it's so bad that I was trying to like convince myself it had a special thing going on. We know what fortune it is. Like we
Yeah.
know what that skill is, right? So we know it's just extra shinies or like
Yeah.
extra whatever, or extra rewards. Like because Kieran Arm had it in World,
Yeah.
right? Like we know what this shit is. But in my head, I'm like, no, they changed it. I guarantee what it does is it picks like 4 of your skills and maxes them out at the start of the quest, and it's just random. I bet it's awesome. And then I googled it, and it doesn't do that at all. Like it doesn't do anything.
It does nothing.
You just have like 1 point of like 7 skills with no slots.
It looks like a
and then a
noob set.
bunch of dragon rays.
It looks like a noob set. That's what it looks like.
But
yeah, it
even
looks like
then,
baby's
Kimura
first
set is
set.
better than that.
no, like in the sense of like someone just
Like you don't know what
crafted
you're
any
doing.
piece of
Yeah.
armor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
like
everything is
they
level
just-
1.
Yeah.
They just crafted any piece of armor they could craft, and that's it. There's no like synergy. The skills don't make sense together. There's just
nothing.
1 point of all of them.
Yeah, I
If
don't
it was
understand.
like 1 point of all of them, and then like a fuckload of slots,
That's what I was
I'd be like, you know
expecting.
what?
Yeah,
that's
but
pretty
there's
cool.
no-
That's
That's cool,
totally. I
because-
thought they were going that little car route of like, all right, look, we'll
Yeah.
give you, since it's like world system. All right, we'll give you 1 point of everything, and then this is like mix and match. Here's level 3s on every piece. That would have been sick.
like insane. That would have been awesome, but no slots.
Patch it in, Capcom. What?
What
Yeah, I don't-
happened with that?
I
What's
don't
going on
understand.
with that?
That
Damn.
brings us to, I know what Mike wanted to talk about, is Rise Unfinished. And I was very much on the side of, no, the game's here. It's here. Like, whatever. They're gonna expand, but whatever, it's here. But once I finished the story and finished Narwa and Ibushi, and I saw the armor, and I started to look at the decos that we could and could not make, I'm not angry per se, like, oh my god, I didn't get what I paid. No, like, I already put 100-something hours. I'm gonna put another 100-something hours, and they're gonna be doing title updates or whatever. But I do think there is like substantially more left. Like, we can't make weakness exploit decos. We can't make crit boost decos. We can't make protective polish decos.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Like Crypt
Yeah.
Boost?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can't make para attack decos. That's honestly the biggest one to me.
What?
Yes, there's poison attack, but there's no para attack decos.
Damn.
What about sleep?
I don't think there's sleep either, actually. I didn't look because I wasn't trying to make a sleep set.
What the fuck?
But-
the fuck?
That the para attack one is the biggest one for me, where I was like, all right, they gotta have something crazy planned up the pocket for, like, these title updates gotta be beefy. Cause like, why can't I
Why,
make
though?
a para attack deco?
Because COVID, probably.
What?
What? Nah.
No,
that
no.
makes no sense.
That's
They
what-
would just delay the game.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
no.
even
They would just
well,
say, give us a month.
even still,
Nah.
sure, like, I'll take the COVID thing for like Ibushi and Narwa. Like, again, maybe the rest of that story comes when we get Camelios. Sure, I'll take that. I will take that. Why the fuck is their decos just not there? Like, that's not like a
Just missing.
that's not like a story
Okay.
development. Like, we got to get voice acting. That's just like, put the switch and let us craft the stuff from the monsters that are in the game. Like, that's the part that I don't get.
I feel
Like,
like
I can totally get the Ibushi and Narwa stuff because that's probably story related. At the end, you see them like holding hands and their eyes are all crazy. Like, I get it. There's more story related to that. There's probably going to be something that like unlocks their armor or some crazy ramp up skill or something cool. Why is there no para deco?
I feel like that might come with the new Elder Dragons because there's only 2 in the game so far.
True.
But it's a power deco, Mike.
Yeah,
I know,
it's
but
it's para.
It's a
attack.
pack. My question is, can you meld for these things? So you know how you can
Oh,
pick
there's-
skills?
You can get all of. Oh, so the way that melding works is
uh-oh.
basically all the ones before the pure RNG ones are garbage. So, but all the
That's
skills we
stupid.
can't get as decos can show up on talismans, which just make talismans that much stronger right now. Because you can't get weakness exploit on anything else other than 3 pieces of armor and a talisman. You can't get crit boost on anything else, or maybe 5 pieces of armor, but crit boost on anything else other than 3 pieces of armor and a talisman. Para attack, armor, or a talisman. And something that I just realized, well, not just realized, I'm just remembering while we're talking about this. There's no Mighty Bow deco. I don't think Mighty Bow shows up on a talisman. I'm not
What?
100% sure
well,
on that.
I think it's on earrings
it's-
though.
It's only on one set of arena earrings. They're literally
Yeah.
called Mighty Bow Feather. That is fucked up. And this is what I was
so
saying.
you need that. You're wasting a
Yes.
whole slot just to play
if
bow.
you're playing bow, you only have 4 slots of armor. That's it. You got 4 slots of armor. if you're playing bow.
Capcom, what the fuck?
So
this-
what if
You know, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, what if the game like is unfinished? Like, what if they couldn't delay it and they knew ahead of time and they just decided, well, we're just gonna do it this way?
But these aren't things that would take time to implement. This is my thing. Like,
I mean, we don't know
the
though.
story. We do though. Like the story, I get. You got to get voice actors, and you got to do all the cutscenes and like make the monsters and shit. Dude, making a deco craftable cannot take that long.
Well,
There's no way that saying, all right, you can make a Paradeco can take more than a month. There's no way.
well,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I'm at with it. Like the story stuff, whatever, man. Sure, they got that on
Who
title
cares? It's a
updates.
Monster Hunter game. Who
Monsters,
cares? I don't give a
they're
fuck about
adding
the story.
monsters on title updates. Sure, but like, even if it's like, oh well, there's a monster that's gonna come and that's gonna be Paradeco, like whatever. Like, make it so that we have a Paradeco now and it costs fucking 20 Volvi pieces, or you can fight this monster they had later and it costs like 2 of that monster pieces.
That's my issue, right?
Like-
And we had this, like, we talked about it with the layered armor a little while ago, Sam. Like, if that is the case, if they decide they're gonna withhold decos for title updates, I'm pissed about that. That's fucking bullshit.
I feel like that's
Like,
what's
that is
happening though.
fucking bullshit. Like, that is so like scummy in my opinion. It's like, better come back to the game because guess what? You can make that deco you wanted to make 8 months ago. It's like that is scummy. Dude.
That
is
might be part of
bullshit.
it though, because I feel like I was told that the title updates, at least the first 2, weren't planned at first. So I feel like they kind of just ran with it and said we're gonna like withhold on some stuff and give them more with the HR break.
Yeah, I mean, the
with the
HR
first
break
one.
already kind of tells us that's like the rest of what they wanted to do, right?
Yeah,
When is there, like it's the HR break is in the game. Like, I'm sure it's in the code, right? Well, I
I'm
don't
sure
know,
it's
data
it's
miners.
tracking our
Yeah.
progress.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
pretty
tracking.
sure.
That's more so what I meant, right? Like, it's tracking our HR points from all the quests we're gonna do. So we're gonna get the break and then jump to whatever. And like, even like from an unfinished standpoint, I understand that being tedious and like, man, I want the whole game. But from like another view, it's like everybody who's getting there either bum rushed to that point, which that's on you. You fucking just did your keys and did the boss, and now you're like, I'm done. Or it's folks like us. Well, we've already put in over 100 hours in 2 weeks,
Mhm.
and now we're here. So it's like, as critical as we are, I want that to be clear that we're still gonna fucking play this game, and we love
absolutely.
the
Yeah,
hell
yeah,
out
yeah,
of
of
the game
course.
still, right?
Yeah, it's just worth talking about. It's like the first couple weeks, as is the case with every Monster Hunter, the first couple weeks is all, oh my god, this game is incredible.
Yeah,
And then you get to this point where it's like, there's some things here that are weird, and there's some slight issues, and this is weird, right? It's
Yeah.
weird. The game is still incredible. The game is still my favorite Monster Hunter game, and I would still recommend that anyone bought it. Like, I would never say, oh, I liked it, but you can't make Paradecos, so you probably shouldn't buy it.
Yeah,
Right? It's just
exactly.
like,
There are
it's just a
people who are like
complaint.
that, by the way.
Which is
and they're
crazy.
stupid. But like, I don't know. I just feel like this first title update is like kind of gonna like finalize my judgment. I think.
yeah. I think a
It's
lot
Actually-
is. I think a lot is. I'm holding a lot on this first title update
Me
more
too,
than I
me
did on
too.
any World or Iceborne title update.
Maybe
Yeah, if
maybe
they
like
give
the
us-
second one though. Because I heard
Nah,
that
but
the second one is going to actually end the story.
I don't know how anyone would know that,
Yeah.
like at all.
Yeah, I
That's
think they
just
said
like-
that.
When did they
Who
say
said
that?
On Twitter.
Oh my god, Mike.
Who said that, Mike? Did fucking
Damn, I'm trying to
fake
remember who said that.
MH?
No,
If it
I don't
wasn't
think
the Monster
anybody
Hunter
would know
account,
that.
then fucking it's people.
Oh wait,
Kappa
I think it's
Mikey
on
talking-
the page though. Go to the official page. I think it's there.
The Monster Hunter official page.
Oh,
Yeah, go to
I'll
the,
look.
the Monster Hunter portal. Yeah.
But even
I
still,
don't think
like,
so, man.
I think for one, like, look at Base World, right? Look at how World, not Iceborne, how Base World launched and then how it finished, right? Before Iceborne.
Well-
It's like two completely different games, right?
Dude,
And-
every new MH game is always like, because we're so used to having so much content in the last game, it feels dry as fuck when a new
Yeah.
one comes out.
Yeah.
It's always like that.
Yeah. So like
I don't know. There's just weird shit though. Like
yeah, it's a
it's
bit
not
weirder
content.
in this
It's a
game.
deco.
But like
Yeah.
there's part of it where I'm like, all right, maybe it was COVID. And if it was, I wish they just said that. Like I wish they were just like, hey, we had to push some things back because of COVID
Yeah.
and all this kind of stuff. Which I don't know. Maybe there's people that look at that like a cop out, but it's like, look, it is what it is. Last year,
It is.
Shit. My Switch almost ran away. It is what it is. Last year was fucked up for everybody. Like the world knows that. And I mean, there's like a bit of a facade probably from other people that's like, damn, like Capcom's busting out Monster Hunter Rise. Like they didn't have to worry about COVID or nothing. They just like, they're just trucking. But I'm sure that hit and it affected stuff. And I think we're seeing part of the product of those effects now. But the thing, honestly, for me is weird. The deco stuff is just so strange.
The decos are weird, man. I don't understand it. I don't see the MH side of Capcom being like that in terms of like, no, you can't delay the game for a month to finish the decos. You have to release it now, because we heard in the past like it's a pretty like decent branch of video game development in terms of like letting workers do what they got to do and like delaying things as long as they have to delay things, and like they're pretty good with that shit. It has to be an intentional thing, and that weirds me out. Like if they add those two decos, or like, you know, specifically Sleep and Power for me because I like playing status, but like also Crit Boost and Wex, and they also give us, I mean, I want all the layered. I maybe like a good fucking chunk. Like if they give us like all of the low rank layered now, and then like the next title update they give us like all the high rank layered, and then the new monsters give us new layered in the future, right? I'm cool with that. But if they give us like, here's a title update and here is a power deco and 3 pieces of layered armor, I'm gonna be like real upset with that. That's gonna like really fucking piss me off, because that is like so scummy to me.
Yeah.
Well-
I think I'm hoping, I don't know, it's hard to tell because as scummy as it may have been in Iceborne, it at the end of the day it worked, right? So they could be looking at it from that way of like, yeah, we drip fed layered, but it brought people back. Or
Yeah.
they could be looking at it like people really didn't like that whole concept. So it's hard to tell where they're going to take it. Obviously, I
We
hope they give
honestly
us
could
a
be
chunk.
getting like the whole layered system at the end of this month. Maybe.
That's what I'm.
Hopefully.
To me, I'm hopeful for
Oh,
that,
fingers
just
crossed,
because
man.
the layered system feels so integrated in the game already, and the
Yeah.
game launched with like we had the amiibo layered, we got the camera layered. They gave us a mask, the hair, like it launched with a bunch
But
of
it's
stuff.
all paid.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
all
don't
paid.
pay extra money, you don't get a single piece of layered, which
That's what-
is strange.
That is
That's
what makes me
shitty,
think
but it is
that
what it
there's
is.
a lot more coming very soon, right? Because you look at how World launched, there was like the deluxe layered, and like that was it, because their layered system wasn't really there. And even like Iceborne, there was just like one layered it launched with, and like the rest of it was just at the end of the game because it wasn't really there. But like the whole system from this game, day one, you got your
Yeah.
layered loadouts, you got like equipment display options, like all this stuff for fashion that they already know we like is in place. So that is making me think that we're going to get a lot more layered much faster than we did in the previous games. I'm just being hopeful, but that's what I'm thinking. Just the fact that it's all laid out. Now, if we got Rise and there was like no layered loadout screen or menu or any of that stuff, I'd be like, I don't know. Maybe they're going to figure it out as they go, because that's how I feel like they did it with World.
That's
and
what they
Iceborne.
did with
kinda-
Iceborne.
Yeah, they like figured out along the way, like, oh shit, people really like layered. We should like make this a thing and put it in the game. Now they know, like, they know that's a huge part that people really like And that was like, this is now technically, right, like third time's a charm. They did it first in GU, which blew our fucking minds. Like, it was way expensive, and you had to craft everything twice, and you needed these special materials and whatever. But an old style Monster Hunter having any concept of transmog or layered was just like, no, not in my Monster Hunter. And then they did it in GU, and it was like, holy shit. And people really liked it. And then they pulled that and made it even better of, look, you just make it and that's it. And you could just swap it out whenever you want in World and Iceborne. And now we just have the layered system right here in Rise. So I'm hopeful that we're gonna get more than fucking Kimura leather and alloy layered when we get this next update.
We'll see. I'm withholding all judgment on endgame and all that shit for when Camellias comes. And then if it's good, we'll have a podcast talking about how fucking awesome it is and how much we love Capcom. And if it isn't good, I'll talk for 2 hours about how much I'm upset and how bullshit it is. We'll see though. Right now, it's kind of like in the air. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Yeah. So still on the concept of Rise and just, I guess, what folks say about it. One of the things obviously is unfinished, but something I'm always hearing is the idea of 4-player versus 16-player hubs. And it was something I didn't even really notice that it mattered. 'Cause to me, it was like, whatever. I don't really care. Like, I didn't hate 16. I didn't love 16. It existed, whatever. 4 is here, cool. But I hear more and more about it like every day, that a lot of people like really wanted 16-player hubs back. Again, like I said, I didn't care about them. They were there. It existed. It kind of just led to people just sitting around the hub, not hunting. So I was like, whatever. I like 4. Like, I didn't hate 16, but I don't want it back. That's pretty much where I'm at. And I like 4 now. So what are your guys' takes on it?
I like 4. I like 4 more as a whole when I'm just playing with people. Like, when we just hang out in a Discord and play, I like 4 more, right? Because everything feels built for 4. So when you have 4 people, the hub feels full and populated and it's fun, right? With 16, everything was built for 16 people. So when you hunt with a couple of your boys, the hub feels very empty. You got this big ass table and it feels empty. It feels a little bit silly. But when I want to play with you, Sam, and you're like streaming or whatever, that is like the only time where I'm ever like, man, this is kind of annoying. Because like someone has to leave. And then if I want to join, that person can't play. And I don't want to make someone leave. And it's like, all right, I just won't play with Sam then. Whatever. I'll just do some solo shit. That kind of sucks. It's like specifically for that very niche situation when you want to play with your boy, but your boy streams a lot. That it sucks for that. Because when it was 16-player, I would just join the lobby and we could just do hunts. Like, it was all good. That was cool. But as a whole, I prefer 4. It was more comfy.
Yeah. What do you think, Mike?
I mean, I'm torn because 16 people, like, I used to like going into streams and just hanging out in the lobby while people do other quests and I'm just like there. I guess because I played a lot of MMOs, I'm used to like I like having the world move without me, like not feeling like I'm one of those players that would go AFK in town just to like be
a lobby
there.
rat.
Yeah, sometimes I'm a lobby rat. So I kind of like that, but at the same time, they didn't implement it well in World. So it just always felt empty unless it was a stream. So I think 4 players I think it's better in the long run for Monster Hunter. Unless they like
I think 16
do another
is too
MMO
big,
or
man.
something.
Yeah, just make it 8. Make it 8.
Or
and get
8.
the best
or,
of both worlds,
or 8,
man.
yeah. I would say 8.
Make it 8
Yeah.
so it's kind of cramped with 8 people, and then 4 feels comfy, 8 feels okay. You can fit, a couple gamers in there, 2 people running the same thing. Like, 8 seems perfect, especially with how they're doing hubs now where like everything is multiplayer. You know, the entire hub is like the whole village. You know, you can go everywhere with everyone. I think 8 would have been perfect for Rise. 4's fine. I don't ever feel like really there's not enough space or whatever. But like 8 would have been real comfy. I feel like I would have liked that a lot.
Yeah, I think 8 would be cool. It's funny you mentioned the streaming part for 16 because like for me, streaming 16 was always like, oh man, the lobby's full, and then I post a quest and 2 people join. It's like, what the fuck are you all doing here? That was like the thing that always annoyed the hell out of me. It's like this lobby's full and nobody's fucking hunting. And it's like leave, but it's like, well, what's the point? Somebody else is just gonna come in here and AFK, right? You can't like from a streaming standpoint, I can't be like all 16 of you or all 12 of you go hunt. You only do 4 people on a hunt. So now it's like for me again streaming 4 people. If there's 4 people here, we're doing something. We all know what's going on. If you're not in the hunt, it's because you're out gathering and then you're going to join the hunt or whatever. There's no like, oh well, they're over there just sitting there swinging their cup and he's sitting here at the crafting board forever. Like, I just like as much as I like the comfy chilling of just seeing people around, it's like I'll leave that shit for PSO, man. If we're in the same hall, let's fucking hunt. Let's fucking play the damn game. Especially if I'm streaming.
Feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just fucking play FF, dude. Something on 14 and just go to Limsa and sit there.
But what if I don't want to play 14 or PSO?
Well, then
you got 4 people, Mike. Get over it.
Yeah. Well, get to
It seems like a very strange complaint, man. It's such a weird thing to have an issue with, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like, doesn't matter, really. Like, I didn't dislike it when it was 16. I don't dislike it now. It's like,
exactly.
I don't really ever sit and do nothing in MH. I'm kind of always doing something.
Yeah.
And if I don't want to do something, I turn the game off. So I don't really notice, to be honest with you. I just kind of play the game.
Yeah.
I just think I think World tried to do something and failed at it. They tried to do
a lot.
Yeah, and didn't do it too well. Like, what was the point of your room in Iceborne? Like, who the fuck? The game doesn't last long enough to warrant you even buying stuff for the room. Like, the game lasts for 2 years. It's like, what the fuck am I doing with this?
Yeah.
Like, I mean when I say last, I mean it's not
I know
like
what you mean.
Yeah. So it's like
the gameplay lasts, but as far as like again, PSO
the social
comparison,
aspect,
you have your quarters. That game's been around for fucking 8 years. You change your quarters up every couple months. Cool. You change your your room up every couple months in Iceborne, and then a couple months after that, nobody's playing the game anymore because Rise is out. So it's like, yeah. But they learned from that with Rise. Everybody can go to each other's room now, and you can see the stuff they put in there. And again, like every previous game is always a stepping stone for the next one, which is why like Monster Hunter as a series is always just so good because they're always learning from the previous games in some way.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So what do we got? I think. Oh fuck! I missed this one. Oh, spoilers. I was gonna say we're done with spoilers, but I missed that one. Being pissed off at people fucking posting goddamn spoilers all the goddamn time on Twitter.
God, Jesus.
Yeah, a lot of people just don't give a shit.
Them.
They don't
God
care.
damn it, Lav, stop fucking retweeting fucking spoilers. Fuck.
Yeah, I've seen a couple friends too, and I'm like, I know you. Come on, I know you. I know you. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me?
And you know me. That's the big thing. You know me. You know I'm gonna see this. Why? Why are you fucking retweeting this? Why? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like I don't understand. It's so annoying. It's a fucking makes my heart fucking go crazy. I don't want to see it. And then you rush. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some palpitations going, man. It's crazy. Yeah. It's like I'm rushing now. I finished this game quicker than I wanted to.
Yeah.
I would have got another week out of this game, man. Easy. And now it's like, well, guess I gotta finish. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
That's what happened
God damn
on was it Saturday or Sunday? I was just like, all right, look, I'm tired of dodging this shit. I'm just gonna run it. And that stream, I went from HR4 to beating Narwa in like one sitting.
Yeah.
And it took me a week to get to HR4 prior because I was just strolling. And I was like, look, I'm tired of dodging it. I'm tired of trying to not see what's going on. It's like, all right, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna get through this and run it.
Yeah. Stupid. It's so dumb. I don't understand like why it's so hard. I never fucking retweeted a Shara picture ever in Iceborne until like, I don't know, like 6 months later or like a hunt. Like it's so fucking easy to just think like, maybe someone hasn't seen this and maybe someone cares and maybe I'll just like it or like just look at it and think in my head, that's a cool thing, and then move on. Like I don't fucking get it. Like why it's so ingrained in people to post this shit and retweet this shit. It's like, just don't do it. It's not that fucking hard to not do it. Why does everyone need to see your fucking final boss kill? No one cares.
50 other monsters in the game. I'm
Right?
not exaggerating, but there's a shit ton of every other monster in the game.
No one fucking cares about your fucking, just killed the last boss here. Look at me fucking do a forward Y with IG to kill it. Why do I need to see that? I don't fucking care about this. Like, it's not... The people who aren't getting spoiled about it don't care about it. And the people who are getting spoiled about it care because they're sad. So your whole ratio of people you're affecting is negative. Like, it's dumb. It's so dumb. God, I hate it, man. Pisses me off so much.
I hate it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the fact that I was like, that it like changed the way I was progressing through the game. Like that's what really got me. I was like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna get through this. I'm just gonna get through this, get this fight. Unfortunately, I got pretty far through it without like really seeing anything. I saw like a couple frames of like a fucking yellow thing. And I was like, and I just like scroll. But like, I didn't see the fight. So that was still cool to experience that. But that's exactly the point, right? That was cool to experience that there, not in a fucking 160p compressed ass Twitter video with shitty audio.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't post it, man. Like, nobody fucking cares. And everybody says, just don't go on Twitter. You understand how fucking stupid that is? It's so fucking stupid. It's the stupidest fucking piece of advice ever, dude. Like, it's so fucking dumb. Hey, there's one thing that I could stop doing, right? Why don't you just never touch your main social media source for the next 4 months? Rather than me just not just don't post it, you dumb idiot.
Well,
it's easy.
I feel like there's just a lot of people who don't care. Like, it just don't care.
They don't.
And some of them
suck.
take pride in not giving a fuck.
They suck. That's what I'm saying. You can not care, but guess what? You're a fucking loser. Fuck you. Pisses me off, man.
Yeah.
Some people like want to blitz through the game and then like show off. Like,
I don't get it. I don't get it. That's
another thing, man.
That goes right back to the same thing that Tompy was saying, where the ratio, the people who are still playing through the game and are taking their time, don't care, don't want to see that. And the people who've already beat it, whatever, they already fucking beat it. They don't care if you beat it. So it's like, who are you Who are you going for here? Like,
yourself.
There's no crossover.
Like, it's so goddamn annoying. Drives me fucking nuts. Up the goddamn wall. I hate it. It's like, and even dude, the whole rush thing is very annoying to me as well. It's like people talking about like, oh wow, you're still at HR4. It's like, dude, realize I could be where you're at.
You know what?
Easily. All right.
These motherfuckers on Twitter sometimes. I swear to God. Oh, 100 hours. You just reached an HR4? Yeah, what the fuck
Ooh.
about it? What are you on about? So what?
Yeah.
That's how I play.
It's like, dude, fucking, you aren't good at the game because
Or-
you rush through and fucking finish the game in goddamn 20 hours, all right? Story MH is not that goddamn hard,
there is
all right?
no-
It's all right. We're just fucking relaxing. We're just doing some optionals, doing some sub quests, gathering some shit, making a bunch of armor sets, fighting Zenoga 70 times, wanting to fucking cry, getting over it. It's a process. We're going
But
through
wait,
processes.
the game is too easy though.
Ugh.
It's too easy. It's
Dude,
easier than
I'm si-
World,
fucking-
bro.
The thing
What
is, I'm seeing drastic opinions on both sides. It's just loud minority.
Yeah, dude.
I've been seeing
I've seen
this
people
is
saying that it's too
harder than
hard.
anything I've ever played, and I've 100% Dark Souls and Bloodborne. This game, so it's like, okay, and now there's like, well, I can play this game in my sleep with my pinky toes. Like what? There's just like no fucking. There's nothing. There's not.
Dude,
There's. It's
here's
just
what-
noise. It's just
This
noise.
is
Like
what
play the
blows my
game,
mind about this.
enjoy it, and shut the fuck up.
Dude, this blows my fucking mind.
They're
okay?
casualizing
I
Monster
was-
Hunter.
Yeah.
I was 7 years old when I played Freedom Unite, okay? And it was
Damn.
hard as fuck. I was a little baby, and then I figured it out. And then I played Try, and in my head, for a split second, I was like, Try feels way easier. I don't like it as much. And then, as a fucking 10-year-old boy, a little man, I was able to realize the game isn't easier. I've just played Monster Hunter before.
You
I was
know
able
what?
to realize that shit. This isn't hard. This is common sense. People are fucking so dumb.
How hard
Rise
is it
isn't
to
easier than
realize that?
World.
Where
You've just played Monster Hunter before, you fucking idiot.
you've been
Oh my
playing the
God.
series for 20 years. You're gonna be better at it. Surprise!
Damn, this game.
Yeah,
You know what?
Dude,
A lot of the people who said that are some of them never beat Fatalis.
so fuck off.
So,
Right, that's what I'm
like-
saying, okay? Yes, dude. This
Oh.
game is going to be easier for you than when you started playing fucking World, all right? Because World was your first Monster Hunter game. So it's going to be the hardest Monster Hunter game. You fucking idiot. You dumb, big, dumb fucking idiot with no brain in your big head or skull. Bone in your head. Fucking
Bone.
idiots.
Big bone.
People are so dumb.
Well,
are so
yeah.
dumb.
I'll give them one thing. The village quests are made to be easier, but they will always
Very
easy.
easy.
They've always
they're
been
very
like
easy.
that.
But
And that's the thing
it's
too.
always
I
been
think
like
for
that.
people coming from World is that wasn't like a thing, right? There was no
Yeah.
differentiation, which
That's
is
true.
fair. But this game was in development alongside World or alongside or
Iceborne.
before. So
Yeah.
they were taking concepts from previous games. I mean, obviously, this game is fucking GU and World combined. Like, there's no debate in that.
MP third. Yeah.
And you look at,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, GU, just old World Monster Hunter and New World combined. And every previous Monster Hunter before World, that's the thing. And Village is easy as hell. Super easy.
They're just meant
I
to be
actually,
easy. It's
I love
so
Village
easy.
being easy just so I could sometimes you get your shit pushed in. Sometimes you do a high rank or a master rank quest and you get your shit pushed in and you gotta remind yourself like, hey, I think I do actually enjoy this game. I'm gonna beat something up in Village real quick. Just, for my pride.
I practice on village monsters sometimes.
Yeah.
It's good practice.
fun.
Yeah. So like Village has always been that. So for those
Mhm.
playing Rise for the first time or playing Rise after World being your first Monster Hunter, Village being easy is the norm, and it's okay. I have triple carded to Volvidon in high rank, okay? It happened.
Yeah.
He
It's
paracomboed
alright.
me 3 times in high rank. I died.
It's all right. And this is what I'm saying, bro. Look, if you think the game is too easy, show me your fucking sub 5-minute speed run of high rank barrier. And you know what? Maybe it is too easy for you, and then you can go play a harder game. But until you're doing that shit, fuck off. Okay?
You know,
fucking
most
this shit
people
off.
who get those times are really good with like 1 or 2 weapons. And then all you have to do is play a different weapon and watch it take you 10 minutes.
There you go. Guess what? Game's hard. You tried gun lance yet? Probably not. Game's hard now. Good job, you did it. Fucking idiot.
And that's
Dumb
the great
fucking
thing
dumb
about
dumb.
Monster Hunter. It's really just the fighting game. It's like, oh, you know what? Like, I've learned everything there is to know about this character. I know all the matchups. I know all the frame data. I know all that. And now play a different character. And
Yep.
ground
And you're
zero.
always gonna have your main, and when it
Yep.
gets hard, you bring your main out. But you can just pick up some new shit, and the game is interesting and strange and hard
Yep.
again, right? So fucking, I don't know, man. People are
And
just
that's
so
like-
dumb.
And that's one of the things that like fighting game is like everybody, you always have, or most people always have like a pocket character, right? Like, okay, this matchup isn't it, but it's fine. I got a pocket, whatever. I can pull out this character to at least trade off or somewhat alleviate this terrible matchup for my main. I don't hear that often in Monster Hunter. I mean, it's a PvE game, so you don't like need a pocket, but I do wish it was kind of a more common thing, right? Like most people know me, charge blades like my thing, but longsword and sword and shield are always pocket, and now in Rise, like hammers getting up there too for like pocket weapons, and like that's always been a
Right.
thing in all Monster Hunters. Like even ever since charge blade was a thing, longsword's always been my pocket, and when longsword was a thing, like greatsword was like my pocket weapon. So it's like I think it's always nice to have that for both sides. One, for a matchup that might not feel good, and two, if you're just feeling like everything you fight is just getting demolished because it's your main and you know everything about it, switch it up. Try a
You
weapon.
know, when I made that Magnamalo video, when I said fuck demo Magnamalo, there were a few people in the comments that said there is no such thing as, there is no matchup. There is no sword and shield matchup. What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
And I'm like, do you play this game? Do you play this?
Dude, it's so dumb. There are matchups from literally fucking day one. Dude, bring IG to a Kulu and tell me that it isn't a bad matchup. Right?
That's
a
really
basic
fucking
ass-
annoying. Like,
Dude, you
just
can't
hearing
get
it
orange
annoys
buff.
me.
Right? You can't get orange buff because the orange buff comes from the rock. That's pretty
Yeah.
dumb, right? But like, so
Oh.
when I'm
That's
fighting,
so dumb.
yeah, it's pretty silly. When I'm fighting a Kulu, I bring Horn. I don't bring IG because it's a bad matchup. That's a whole fundamental like
Does
thing
your
behind the matchup.
does your kin set kiss the rock to get the nutrients out
Yeah,
of
it
it?
does a little bit of a just onto the rock, and then you can break the rock as well. It's pretty, yeah. It's a shitty matchup, right? And pretty much every small monster that's like, you know, I'm talking like Great Baggy is a pretty bad matchup for IG because it's so tight to get extracts. Everything is pretty, like, if it's small, it's pretty hard to fight with an IG. If it's small, it's pretty easy to fight with a Horn because you're gonna KO all the time because the head is like always in your radius, right?
Yeah.
A good matchup for Horn, it's a bad matchup for IG. So I sub Horn, and if I don't feel like playing IG on a small monster, I just bring Horn, right?
Yep.
Like, it's matchups are so apparent in MH. The issue is that there are some weapons that work well on everything. So if you're a longsword main, I mean, you don't need to worry about matchups. But that's the same with fighting games as well,
Yeah.
right? Like Shaheen in Tekken is good against everyone. He's not great against everyone, but he's good against everyone. You don't need a sub. But like someone like Kazuya really struggles against Law, right? So you might bring like a keep out focused character if someone did a Law. It's the same shit, dude. Just because you play longsword doesn't mean that matchups don't exist. They exist.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
But
That's a
iframes. You know, there are people who say, I don't use them damn iframes. I don't know how to. How you do that?
I've never personally like witnessed that. Like nobody's ever come in my chat and said that, but I see like posts and stuff about it, and that's just like the funniest thing to me is that like no, the funniest thing that I've seen is using iframes is cheating.
Huh?
That makes the game too easy, man.
What?
What an idiot. That's so funny.
Your dodge roll
That's
has
so funny.
when you
That's
using
really funny.
using iframes is cheating. That's not how the game is designed.
when you're literally on the
So
ground.
funny.
Those are iframes. Like,
That's so funny, man.
bro.
That
what
is
the-
GP
really
is
funny.
cheating, man. Those damn GPs. I don't use them. Don't use them. That
Dude,
modern
I
day
remember
technology.
when
It's too
guard
easy.
points, when we were discovering guard points, or at least when I was discovering guard points in 4U, I'll be honest, I thought it was like a bug. I thought that shit was not intentional. Because in 4U,
Yeah, me
they don't
too.
describe it at all. Like, they don't talk
Yeah,
about
I thought
it.
it was like
There's
a
no kind of
classic
animation
Capcom
to
as well.
show that it happens. There's like,
Yeah.
you just doing it. You just do this animation, and hey, if you get hit at that right time, you block. And look at that. You can do
Yeah.
a move shortcut. It's like, what the fuck? That's a bug. That's not. They didn't put that in the
They
game.
fucked up. They didn't do that intentionally, and I still think they might have not. I think it was a mistake, and then they were like, you know what? That's actually fucking sick.
It wouldn't be the first time because like combos
Yeah, I think
came
it was
from
in-
Street Fighter 2, right?
Exactly.
It's a
Yeah, it
bug.
was a mistake. They fucked up. Same with like Korean backdashing was a bug.
Oh
And they
yeah.
were just like, we'll just put it in the game. Like heaps of stuff like that. I feel like they would have been making for you, and they made the CB, and they probably just made the shield a constant guard.
constant
directional
guard.
guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they would have realized how this is actually really cool. If we like put it in certain attacks, wouldn't surprise me because it's a very like unique concept.
Yeah,
I've
like
never
in
really
4U,
seen
it's like
anything do
super
it.
foreign. Cause like in GU,
Yeah,
they
very
made a lot of
strange.
stuff like tailored for guard points, and same thing with World. Like you can see when it happens, it's very clear. But in GU, it's like you do that transform, it's like the whole animation is so smooth. You're just like, wait, there's guard
Yeah.
frames in there? Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that shit.
Like
In
in World and stuff, especially in World, they make it like that animation. Like they'll do it and they'll like stop when like the
Yeah, it's
shield's there
clear.
for like a second. And it's like very obvious there's something there, and there's like sparks and shit, right? It's very obvious. But in 4U, it's like that was just one animation, and the shield just happened to be in front of you. It's so unique too. I don't think anybody talks about CB guard points as like not just a unique thing for Monster Hunter, but a unique thing just for a game. I've never
Yeah.
really seen
Yeah.
that before with like a sword and shield type weapon where it's like that is a thing. I've never seen that. It's really cool. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was just like a mistake and they just said,
Yeah,
you know
and
what?
I
That's
mean,
actually fucking
that
badass.
term GP is because of Charge Blade. Now we say weapons have GPs. Like
Yeah,
that's
so, like,
not a thing. Like if Charge Blade
it's
didn't
a
exist,
god
we'd just be like,
point,
oh,
yeah.
weapons just have like counters. We would just say counters.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
parries.
It'd be a
Sega
counter.
started using
Yeah.
that term recently for PSO.
What,
Yeah.
I think
GP?
in Japanese they call it guard points.
Cool, so cool, man.
Yeah.
Because like it's a point of your animation where your character is guarding, and that leads to your options from a guard, right?
Look at
Whereas, like-
Capcom. Look, they doing
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean,
Whereas,
they
like,
do the fighting thing.
They do. You know, like there's everyone calls the new IG switch though a GP.
Yeah,
You don't
same thing with
guard,
Hammer.
You jump.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's not a guard, but
The
it's
hammer
called
one's not a
GP.
guard.
I stopped
but we
using
call
it,
it a
by the way.
GP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stopped using that shit. I don't like it anymore.
Oh, you
Mhm.
don't?
Yeah, I was kind of iffy on it for a very long time, and I was like, I think it'll feel a lot better when I have like diving wyvern. or whatever the fuck
Oh,
it's
so you don't have the dive yet?
called. No, I do,
Oh,
and then
okay.
I got the dive, and I was using the GP, and I was like, man, like it's just like so weird. Like the startup is too slow for it to be used as like a reaction. It's just
Yeah.
for a read, and I don't know. It kind of limits your mobility in a weird way. It's kind of you don't have any control over how far you dash, so you like will use the attack and go fucking ages away, and it's like this is just annoying. So I took it off when I was going through my fucking Xenoka Chronicles, and I think the weapon is a lot more fun without it, man. Which I'm really upset about because I really like the idea of it, and I think
Mhm.
some matchups it's fucking great. Like there are particular monsters where it works really fucking well. but for the most part, it's just a little bit like slow and big and doesn't work consistently in a weird way.
Mm-hmm.
Cool idea, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Personally.
Yeah, that's.
Rather just
I
go
mean,
iframes.
I'm a huge fan of Water Strike, but it's for Hammer. But it's still kind of in the
Yeah.
same situation where it's really cool and the concept is awesome, but in actuality, it's like you have to do if you're always charging with Hammer because that's Hammer, and if you're always charging, you're an attack and then a Water Strike away, or a roll and then a Water Strike away. I can't just do Water Strike from neutral, which is mostly just charging from Hammer. So like it's more so it's a read. It's not a reaction thing for the most part, which is like, I wish it could be reaction, but when you do read it, feels fucking sick. So I still like it, but yeah.
So that's a switch skill for Hammer?
Yeah,
The guard
Water
point?
Strike. Yeah. And the thing is, it basically, there's no point to not have it because it replaces the side smack, which like, when the fuck do you ever do the side smack for Hammer?
Who uses
Like,
that
never.
shit?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like a switch skill where it's like, I'm glad it's the last one because there'd be no point to ever not have it if it was like the first switch skill you got. But yeah, you just do that and it's a guard to the golf swing.
It's it's just startup, man. Startup is so important for that shit. The reason why CV guard points work is that startup. It's like you can use it on reaction, not just a read. They're real good for a read, but like that, especially that, like, I don't know what the GP is called, but the main one you use, right? So like
the main transform one.
Transition, so you stab your sword into your shield in front of you. That's a real quick animation. You still have to react really quick, and the timing is weird. That's kind of like the whole point of it. But dude, IG takes forever, man. Like you're like on the ground, stuck for like a second, and then you launch out, right?
I gotta try it. I haven't tried it yet.
It's kind of weird. Like you're stuck on the ground and then you launch. If you could like move your character, like the direction of them, and like choose where you launch while you're like preparing for it, I think it'd be fixed. But the fact that you like have to read a move and then read like exactly where that move is gonna be, and then go there, just means it kind of gets like a great sword situation where it's like when it works, it's like, oh my god, that was the sickest shit ever. But most of the time, you're just fucking whiffing, and the whiffs send you so far away that like the monster's like here and you're like over there, and you gotta do some shit to get
you gotta get all the way back over there.
Yeah, it's pretty close, and I think a big part of it is like it's just a skill ceiling. Like I'm sure there are gonna be some nuts.
There's
IG
gonna be
players
people
who are gonna be real
take
good
advantage
at it.
of it.
Yeah, but like it's just that thing of like, is it fun to learn? I don't find it very fun. I say this now, in 2 weeks I'll probably be using it again and being like, it's the best thing in the whole world. It's so good. But for now, like I'm not really a big fan of it.
That's like Sword and Shield, man. That they are just going crazy with that fucking weapon. Like since World, they've just been adding so much fucking tech to that weapon. I mean, I guess kind of since GU with like Valor and stuff. But like World was like, all right, cool, you got your back hop, your shield bash. And then Iceborne was like, all right, perfect rush, claw uppercut. And now Rise
this game is like, you're Ryu now, motherfucker.
Yeah, you got Shuri, you got Wake Up DP, you got fucking iframes on every other move you do. You got guard frames on the ones that don't have iframes.
We got a guard point.
Yeah, you have a guard point, an actual guard point. Your silk bind moves can be comboed into each other to give more guard frames. Like they went crazy.
So tech heavy.
They went
tech heavy.
crazy.
So cool.
Like
yeah, they did.
If they started us out, this is the game for them to not start us out with Sword and Shield, because my god, people would be fucked.
One of the most, dude. One of the most.
I'm actually
starting.
I'm scared.
It's,
I'm scared that the Master Rank game is going to fuck up Sword and Shield.
That's so far away, man. Like, so good.
I don't know, man. Iceborne, man.
Iceborne made Sword and Shield crazy.
Yeah, but not for other weapons.
Rush, man.
Not for every weapon.
Oh yeah, it kind of fucks the weapons up. I don't think
Yeah.
they'll do that with Rise. As long as they keep where the weapons are right now and it's only additive, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Like,
I
and that's
think.
what it'll be. I reckon, dude, Master Rank will just be 2 more switch skills, and you
Yeah,
can just
That's
keep
what
it
I'm
as it
thinking,
is
yeah,
right now.
at least one more switch skill. At least
Yeah,
one.
At least one.
And
yeah.
then you just, if you don't like it, then guess what, bro? You got fucking high rank SNS as it was, just with
Yeah.
more damage. You're all good. There's no way
I
they'll
think
fuck it.
I'm thinking it's a lot like GU, right? Like GU didn't. I mean, there may be like numerical stuff, right? Like motion
Yeah.
value or whatever. But for the most part, like if
It
you're
was the
playing
same.
Gen, there's no. Why wouldn't you just play GU? And I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Mm.
it's gonna be more in that vein rather than World and Iceborne, where World and Iceborne are
made
almost two completely
drastic
different games.
changes.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
a
yeah,
big change.
I think it's going to be more along the lines of GU, just because the way it's all set up is like modular. Like the skill, you can play old school any weapon if you want, right? Like
Mhm.
I could just play base world longsword, soaring kick, normal EI, normal unsheath attack. Like I could just do all that. Same thing like greatsword.
Yeah.
I could play Iceborne greatsword minus like power sheath maybe if I wanted to. But like
Which is cool.
yeah,
And with IG, you can just play like literal 1-to-1 fucking world IG if you want to. Like it's
Yeah.
totally fine. But with fucking badass bugs that are really fun to use.
yeah. So yeah, I think
We'll see.
I think I just more learning from previous games. I think they're just gonna learn more from previous games.
Yep.
Oh man. Every time. What are we at? All right. So we got there's I don't know when this will happen. This is gonna be the this is gonna be a consistent meme of all right, we'll get to these next time.
Well, yeah, we will. I mean, I gotta dip in like 10 minutes, so it's kind
Yeah.
of like we will have to get to something, unless you guys want
Yeah.
to talk about them, and I'll
no,
dip,
no,
but,
because
like,
we
there
got
are
a
couple
question.
things here. Yeah,
No,
so
'cause
we'll run
we-
this.
We're gonna get to our question. We only have one this time, which is cool. Thank you, JPEX, for dropping the question again. The folks listening, watching, streaming, all that stuff. Make sure you drop us some questions, whether it's on the Twitch chat, gonna be a real one. Put it over on the YouTube and do the like, comment, subscribe, all that cool stuff, and we'll grab them and read them for the next episode. So what we got last week, JPEX dropped us a question, which I read. I already have an answer to. What video game OST has the potential to have appeal to non-gamers? No GTA or Tony Hawk, where it's like collaborations of like other, like there's
It's
like
already
Red
appealing
Bands.
to non-gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My answer right out the gate: Jet Set Radio, Jet Set Future, easy, easy clap. Easy
I
clap,
agree.
Jet Set.
I agree. Oh my
100%.
That's like
God. I still listen
easy.
to that.
That's a real good
Yeah.
answer, man. for
I still
real.
listen
Yeah.
to that.
It doesn't even sound like
Yep.
game music. It's just good
No, it
fucking
doesn't.
music.
Mhm.
It's
good.
just good music. Jet Set is an easy option. An honorable mention is Lethal League, which is some of the same composers from Jet Set Radio.
Yeah, yeah,
those are my two.
yeah. It's kind of hard. I think the first one that I thought of was just the whole Tekken series, like specifically Tekken 5,
Oh.
probably.
Yes.
Just fucking bangers.
It's
Like,
just good,
real fucking good
EDM,
shit.
just good shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just good shit. And the second one that might be a bit more niche is Grim Fandango. Has some like real cool like classical like jazz type stuff in it.
Ooh, okay.
It's a fucking cool game too. It's like a murder mystery type deal.
Oh, I gotta peep
from, like,
that
the-
soundtrack.
Late 90s. But it's real cool. It's very video gamey, but like I think that if you were into like jazz music, then I would be able to put the Grim Fandango soundtrack on and you wouldn't like feel a way about it. It's kind of like blues, big band jazz, like very like what's it called, like noir.
Noir. Yeah, noir.
Yeah. And it's also got some weird fucking like Spanish folk shit in there. It's real
Oh,
cool.
nice.
It's a real cool cool soundtrack. Very weird, very video gamey, but very cool. Yeah, I like it.
And
What
wait
about
for
you,
me.
Mike? Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, hit me. Hit me.
Fucking Persona.
I was expecting
Yes,
that one.
bro.
Yeah, there it is.
Persona.
Yeah.
3,
All of them,
4,
bro.
and
Yeah,
5.
all of them.
4 is my
Yeah.
favorite, but Persona soundtracks are so good, bro.
My
I've never played a
mom
damn
would listen
Persona
to the,
game, but
the
yeah.
soundtracks. She'd be like, I don't know
Dude,
what the fuck you're playing, but
Yeah.
that shit sounds so good.
Yeah.
It's incredible,
Yep.
man. That's a good ass soundtrack. Seriously. I was gonna say Persona.
Yeah.
I was gonna
same.
say it, but I was like, you know what? I bet Mike's gonna say this shit. I'm gonna
Yeah.
leave it, bro. I'm gonna fucking leave it.
I got another mention though. I think the Dragon Ball Z Budokai games. If you like jazz
Yeah.
and a little bit of rock, those games?
Those are good.
Yes.
Those were good. That's a
Those games are
sleeper.
good.
That's a good
is.
sleeper. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go back and peep those because man, some of those because like you think about the cutscenes and stuff, and it's like, oh, you know, the games or the show, but then like when you're in the matches, those songs go off. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that was a good question, JPEX. Good, nice, short, and sweet one.
Yeah.
And for those that maybe don't know the soundtracks we listed, go check them out. Those are good ones. I'm gonna have to peep Grim Fandango because that sounds good.
Good.
But yeah, I think that will wrap up episode 6. Episode 6. I don't know if I said that at the beginning of the pod. Let's hope I did. Episode
Yeah, you
6. Okay.
We're getting to 10, man. We're getting
Yeah,
there.
we're
doing
getting
it.
there. Almost getting to double digits. But yeah, I appreciate y'all folks for listening, rocking with us, hanging out, and
Yeah.
we will be back next week. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye, gamers. Bye, goodbye.
Peace.
Peace.